All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Jacob's Journey. Like always, we want you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. All right, so we want to grow our channel to at least 1,000 subscribers right now. So if you're returning, then you know what this whole channel is about. If not, you're soon about to find out. So, like always, these are just my beliefs and my beliefs alone. No way, shape, or form do they impact YouTube, right? These are just my beliefs. This video does not impact YouTube. So, the title to this video today is about the Blue Origin, right? So, everybody's heard about Katy Perry going up, and I don't know who that other chick is. Um, I don't know what her name is, but anyway, she's having a fit about, you know, saying that she called her damn self an astronaut, been up there 11 minutes and criticizing everybody about um she's hurt feelings because she don't um know what everybody's talking about. She is an astronaut, and all the things that she's done on that spaceship, whatever. Listen, I don't think they give a damn, okay, about what we think. And when I say we, I mean the common people, all right, struggling from paycheck to paycheck, right, when they don't know what a carton of milk costs, right? They don't care what we think, right? They're spending millions to go into space for the adventure, right? Supposedly, right? They could say they care what we think. They don't care, right? They don't care, okay? So I mean, to say they're out of touch with society, that's how much they don't know the people. Yeah, I know they don't, but reality they don't care. Okay, so what? Fuck them. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, but I mean, it is what it is. Um, they don't care about us. We don't care about them. I mean, it's two different classes here. All right, nothing they do impact what we do. So I mean, they could, launch their stuff, go on their spaceships. They could fly to the damn moon. Who cares? We don't care. It don't impact us. Don't impact you. Okay. All right. Stop reading their books. Stop listening to them. All right. They don't make no sense. They're not here to help you. Okay. All right. My opinion. Okay. This is just my opinion. So take it for what you want. All right. But now, Blue Origin has flown 30 missions, right? So when I see this stuff and I'm talking on it, I do my research, okay, on it. I don't just go by what the internet says and go by whatever they say, right? The internet says they haven't flown that many flights, okay? Actuality, when you look into it and do the research, they have. Okay, not a lot of them have been manned mission flights, but they have flown a lot of flights. Okay, so excuse me. So Blue Origin has flown 30 mission flights, 10 of which has carried 52 people to the edge of space. Now, when I say the edge of space, what I mean is you're going up just far enough to float, and then your ass is coming right back down. Okay, 11 minutes. Okay, and that's it. Um, so, but I will say Jeff Bezos was on the first crewed mission flight with his brother and two other people. Um, I will give him props. I'll give him daps, right? All right. If this is all true, that Jeff Bezos did, take the first flight for his company. Hey, look, I don't know if this shit's gonna work or not. All right, but I'm gonna take the first flight, and if I die, I die. Right? But I want to know, is it safe for the people, coming before me? So I'm gonna test it out first. All right. Hey, I mean, what can you say about that? All right, that's pretty good. All right. If it's real. If it's real. Now, today's society, you have to question everything. Okay? All right? I don't make the rules. Okay? I don't like the rules. I don't follow the rules too much. But you have to question it. Okay? All right? I mean, that's just the way it is. You have to question everything that you're doing. Okay? The other missions, all right, were for satellites and stuff. NASA wanted them to do shit. They were just doing stuff like that, all right? Without manned missions, all right? But, all right, they go 66.5 miles high in space, 11 minutes in space. Cost per flight is still hush hush. But in the summer of 2021, Blue Origin auctioned off a seat on its first crew flight for $28 million. Now, do I think it's $28 million a seat? No, I don't. Okay? No, I don't. All right? Blue Origin has said that the competitors, which they have a competitor, which is Virgin Galactica, has offered rides between 200,000 and 450,000. So that's a hell of a jump from 28 million. Okay? All right, if I have a competitor out there doing it for 28 million and somebody's doing it for 200,000, you think there would be that range? No. It's no way. All right, if you own the company, if you know what's going on, there's no way there would be a range as big as that gap in between, okay? There's no way. All right? Now I know you have to put down a fully refundable deposit of 150,000 with Blue Origin, okay? So, if they got 6 people in the ships, that's 2.7 million per launch that they make, right? That's not taking out the fuel or nothing like that, right? Now somebody's lying, right? So you're only making 2.7 million per launch, right? And let me see what it's costing them. It's costing them 68 to 110 million per launch. That's what Blue Origin is saying per launch. It's costing them 68 to 110 million dollar per launch. Okay, so either they're lying about their launch dollars, which it could be only fuel. I don't know what else it could be. But anyways, and they always ride. It seems like they always ride somebody for free, right? For publicity, right? Like William Shatner, right? He was free. Everybody knows they offered him that for free, and to go up, right? To me, right? The last launch, Katy Perry was free, right? Her name put her on the map, trying to put publicity for Blue Origin and get them more people trying to buy into it. Okay, just my opinion, right? My opinion alone. All right, so there's a few things in this that raises a red flag for me, right? I am a conspiracy theorist, right? But when I start looking into things and seeing it, like, damn, that don't make no sense. And why'd they do that for? Right? It kind of raises a thing for me. So there's a whole thing about the devil, right? Lucifer, right? The patch on their astronaut, if you want to call it their astronaut suit, right? If you flip it upside down, it looks like Lucifer, right? So, I mean, I'm gonna show a picture of it up, pretty convincing. Now, a few things that has me questioning this whole thing, rather than that, is the door opening, right? Why do you open the door before it's scheduled, right? Which I will give them credit. NASA does have an interlocking door which you can open from the inside and the outside in case of emergency. Okay, so I will give them that. But NASA doors are way more thicker than what the doors are on Bezos launches, right? Maybe they don't go up as high as NASA. Maybe they do. But I'm just saying they're not as thick. It doesn't look convincing that it would conceal as good as you to hold my life. Okay? The dummy right in the window that everybody's seen is just plastic, the arm, right? It looks like a dummy. Is what I've been told was from a previous launch way back when they were testing the launches, okay? Now, I'm not sure if that is or not, all right, but that's what I'm being told. So, take it from me because I want to debunk Bezos. I want to say, your launch is BS, right? It's a conspiracy theorist. Okay, you're lying. Okay, but this is what I'm hearing, right? So the dummy in the window, what you guys are seeing, is from a previous launch. Okay, I'm gonna try to put a picture of that up. Bezos, now his lame ass tool that he tried to open up the door with somebody already opened and then they shut. And oh no, I need my special tool to come. And I don't even think he put the damn tool on the door before it popped open. He may have, but and tell you the truth, when you look back on this, right? Why would any woman that's worth millions of dollars, they're rich, right? They could quit work and be fine. Why would you risk your life to go into outer space for 11 minutes, right? Thinking, you got to know it's in the back of your mind. I don't care what you say, that upon launch, this whole thing could explode. I'm on a whole bomb here, right? Anything could ignite it and I could blow up and die. Why would they risk their life to go into outer space for 11 minutes of joy? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't have no money. Maybe I'm not thinking like a millionaire that never has to work, a day in his life and just sit back and relax. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. But I would not risk my life to go for 11 minutes of some clout, Instagram pics, butterflies in the damn window, bullshit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe they do care. Maybe they do. Let's help each other rather than hurt each other. Jacob Journey, I'm out.